I'm gonna be an astronaut.
What's good? What's good? Who got on BestsPointOfViewTV today?
Man, we got Lul Red on my fault.
You go ahead.
Man, we got Lul Red, man. Mr. Walk my shit, talk my shit, spark my shit, man.
We got Gwopo, follow me on Instagram, man. Yeah.
Who got to the left of you and the right of you? Introduce yourself too.
My son Benji, man, you know me, man. Gangsta, man, family, man.
Man, y'all already know who I am, man. I'm Mr. ATM spitting. I know that.
Got Cuzzo walked in, Trado, you know
What's good?
Regular shit, man.
So what y'all be doing on the regular? Y'all be cool? Y'all be looking up on some regular shit?
Like, that's the film.
Just
like,
the family shit. You said it right.
We always with blood. Like, that's just us. Like, we ain't never went on moon. We always with the same niggas. I'm straight.
Nah, that's
No cap. We got members walking in and all that shit, man.
nah, this a regular shit. Nah, I definitely respect that. So let's talk about. Let's go back to your early upbringing. What y'all had going on in life? What's going on with y'all, bro? Who is Benny Gwopo? Who's Lul Red?
Let's start it off.
Yeah, so I say, listen, I'm a star. Like, gangster. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I don't really know like how to really explain myself. I just really like.
Just
I don't
play
know.
who you is, like
I'm really just. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm too full of myself. That's why I don't know really what to say. Cause I'm really a humble guy. Like, I'm not really a. You feel me?
you go in the store and get it
Yeah,
done.
I just go with the. You feel me? Like with the flow, like everything. Like that's just me. I just lay it back. You feel me? So. Like the only thing I can really describe myself is I'm a star. That's why I named my tape Born a Star.
What you, Lul
I was
Red?
definitely a star.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you how I started. Well, I got the name Lul Red because I'm little, and my name was always Red and shit growing up. That's my name.
Red was your favorite color or some shit?
Nah, I was just always so little, you feel me? And my nickname was always Red because when I used to get mad, my face used to turn red, and I was just always mad and seeing red and just blacking, you feel me? So my name was Red, and I got the little from just being little, so I just put it together, Lul Red. I'm gonna say I started rapping. I started rapping a long time ago. I just haven't put no content out. I haven't put no videos and stuff like that out until I start getting more into Instagram and just seeing all those people who was like, you know, following me, commenting on my videos and stuff, and just going to different schools really, and just really just going to different schools and just seeing, you feel me, seeing everybody like say, oh yeah, post that, yeah, I can't wait for you to drop that. So I just shifted more to Instagram towards my music. So that's where you can
Where you find your music at?
that's where you can find my music at. And on YouTube, Esco Films, you can find me, Lul Red. That's where you can find me
here,
at.
like Instagram, I use Instagram a lot too. I post all my music, everything that's coming out, everything.
So
you find me Benny Gwopo.
See, I'm not with that Facebook done though. Basically, like we're promoting music.
Now we promote on I promote on Facebook a
We
lot.
definitely promote.
But I feel
Facebook.
like Instagram is like you can really
platform.
yeah, it's a different platform. You can reach different people. Like Facebook is really on my family, on my like people from the town. You feel me? And like I love my town. You know, I love my city. But like you feel me? It's good to connect to different outside people.
That's a
you feel me?
fact.
Like, that's how you network.
Everybody in the world.
Yeah, like yeah.
I feel like Facebook is more local for the most part. Like, bro, when people not gonna support you because they know you. Feel me? They're not gonna support you because they see other people support you. So with that being said, like I be saying like fuck Facebook support sometimes. Cause that shit don't be like niggas don't be trying to share your song. You be tagging them and everything. On Instagram, you gonna meet a nigga that never seen you before. He gonna share your shit. He gonna post you on the story.
Yeah,
and now you getting a fan base and shit like that.
DM you out of nowhere like yo, I want to make beats.
All types of
shit.
Mm-hmm. But see,
Show more love on it.
you can't have that mindset of just okay. You gotta start small. I started like at 90 views, 30 views on Instagram until I start getting into the thousands and stuff. You feel me? You can't just stop at just because he didn't post your post or he didn't comment it or he ain't share. You feel me? And it's really so much the people that you expect to share your shit or
Right.
you expect to.
So you don't take that personal for your end?
I don't take it personal just because I know they gonna like. I put out a lot of music, so I know they gonna like certain shit. You feel me?
Right.
They not gonna like all my music, and you can't be mad if somebody give you construct criticism just because it's gonna be that. That's you putting yourself in that. That's music. You feel me? In the music industry, just being a black person, we've been. You feel me? Criticized all our life, suppressed all our lives. You feel me? Stuff like that. So you just can't. You feel me? You can't bow down because we've been doing that. So it's just like, you know, if you going through those things and you already been through that, you know, that's you should be able to, you know, stand up and get up and, you know, put out certain things and just, you know, without feeling like, you know, you're not going anywhere
You're not good enough.
and you not good enough. Like, you feel me? Like, you is good enough. And rather anybody gonna
Support you or not?
support me or not, I'm gonna keep going.
And that's how it should be. But then I can see people on other channels because they feel like, yo, if you my man, why you not throwing my shit on your story? You feel me? Like, because if I was to make it right now and I'll leave you gonna look at me wrong. So that's how people be looking at it like that. So that's what I see both aspects. But let's talk about like y'all life growing up. What was y'all into? Was y'all playing sports? What was y'all was fly kids in high school? What was going on?
Yeah,
Shit,
I was
I'm
more
about to
the
say,
like I was
go ahead.
more the jokester. I was a
Smart guy.
I was a smart jokester in school, like, and I was just like, feel me? I think because I used to do my work so fast, and I used to be bored, so I used to be joking around and doing all types of junk, like.
Tell them what school you went to.
Flirting with the, feel me, shorties and all that. I went to number 9 school over there in Clinton, and I went to number 3 school. Feel me?
Right.
I went to 3 schools. Mad people that like rap and shit now. Like shout out Chase Benz. You feel me?
Shout out Chase, man. Doing this thing up.
Yeah, I went to school with him. It's a couple who has. I mean, shit, I can't even really name them off the back.
So
I
Vinny
really
doing so good,
like,
bro. We just proud, bro. That's what
Yeah.
we is. We not no haters. Anything that anybody do that's from our city and from anybody's city, we support. Well, I don't know. This our family. Not everybody in Rochester. But like me, growing up, I used to be a sports guy. I ain't gonna lie. I used to play football a lot. That's what everybody in my family thought I was gonna do.
They thought you was going to the league.
Yeah, everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was going to.
Word. Now that's just should though. What position you played?
Running back.
Right.
Offense, I played running back. Defense, I played corner. And defense and end. Sometimes I play safety. That's when I got older and stuff. So
Smack your shit, man.
yeah, you feel me? Shit like that. You feel me? And that's because I went to a lot of suburb schools with cousin right here. You feel me? Like we've been like, you feel me? We put our face on those suburb. You feel me? Teams and football and sports. We put our face in that. We put ourselves in that. So. For me, growing up, that's all we did. We ain't really smoke like that, you know. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't really have it too hard. Like,
Right.
you feel me? How the next person, like, you know.
Might have. Actually, you just mentioned going to the suburb schools, right? So, talk about like living in the suburbs and living in the city. Like, did you see like a big difference with education, like the living style? Like, what was going on with that?
Man, it was real different. It was like the suburbs. I had the shit that I was learning in the city. I already learned in the suburbs. So it was like the suburbs was always one ahead of you feel me the city. So it didn't you feel me. Then as far as you feel me the living conditions, lunch, you feel me just community shit. Like it was just way more better.
Worse though too.
And then it was worse. Yep, it was worse because we was black and we went to like.
Oh, so y'all was like
school.
a target, right?
Yeah, we went
Not a target.
Not
we
a
was
target.
Just in trouble.
We were just in trouble, like
Just doing shit, robbing people.
doing mad shit, just robbing people, fucking, bro, just doing mad shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just
But
young
me,
hot boy
like,
shit.
I stayed in the city my whole life. Like,
Yeah, he stayed in the city.
Like, I mean, like, I did live with my grandma and shit when I was, like, little. And then I came back living with my mom and shit like
What?
that. Like,
Great
because
job.
my mom had me
Just
young,
that,
you feel me? So, like, I was with my grandparents, so I'm attached to them a lot. Like,
Just leave it
I'm
right
really
here so
attached to my
everybody can see.
grandma a lot. Like, my grandparents, like, I'm a grandma boy, I ain't gonna lie.
As you should be.
Yeah, like life, it wasn't hard. Like, it wasn't pretty, like, rough for me either. Like, I was alright. You feel me? Between
Right.
my grandma, my mom, did the best. Like she did whatever.
Everything you did
feel
right.
me? Everything right.
Right.
For me, even though she was young and made her mistakes, she did everything right for me. So I did props to my mom every trip. For me. So like it just my life it was into I just growing up. I mean, like when I was in elementary, when I started, I was younger. Shit, like I went through my little, stages where I was like, had my little shell where I was like scared. Like I wouldn't say scary. Like you feel me? I was like not really an outgoing person like type shit. So people used to just do a lot. But once I got like out of that, like school. I should have took it like a little.
If you always say that, cause
like I should have did it. Even though I do got my diploma and everything, like I'm good. I got everything. Like I'm good. I was like I should have did it a little different because I was. You feel me? Like once I started feeling myself, I'm like, oh yeah, it's like nobody can say shit to me. Like you feel me?
You could tell in his music.
So and I was you feel me? And I was doing that in school and outside of school. So I was you feel me? Even like when I started like getting older and I started hanging around the waves, hanging around the, being around, and that's how I really met everybody. Like, I met everybody. Started off like playing sports and stuff like that, but then we get older, we get bad and and stuff. We just niggas, I mean, they fighting and junk. You feel me? You gotta get.
So you gotta defend yourself,
like you feel me? It started off like fighting and junk and all that, and then like it just escalated from there. But like it wasn't.
So would y'all say like would y'all say that was a choice for y'all, or was like it was just forced upon y'all, just live y'all by where y'all lived at?
Nothing was forced. Nothing. Like that was really a choice. Like I thought that shit was fun. No lie. Like,
At one point in time.
Yeah, like doing all that shit, like seeing like being on the block, doing all that hot nut, like doing all that low. You feel me? Low. I ain't gonna lie, little bad, little dirty kid shit. Like you feel me? But like, I grew out of that shit though. I didn't have to do that junk, but it was a choice because I just like, it's fun to do that.
Right.
Follow the leader.
It was fun to get in trouble.
But then that played a part there. Like why I lost my best friend went to prison for 2 years behind doing we was just doing dumb junk. You feel me? Like and like that junk really it hit me.
So as y'all got older, like y'all said,
you know who I'm talking about, right?
Who?
100 Bay.
Oh yeah.
100 Bay.
Oh yeah, he did it 2 years. Yeah.
So like he went like at that time me and him was close, like mad close. He went, for me. Shout out to Honey. He went for me, did his little time.
Happy birthday to him too.
Yeah, happy birthday is Honey. It's Honey's birthday. Yeah, he's 22 today. For me, he in Florida, living it up right now. For me, about smacked right now. you know, Honey. He
hopping in the pool with the liquor
bottle.
With
the liquor bottle. Yo,
okay.
I really love that nigga to death, but yeah.
About poster this.
That done happened, and then like, for me, that's when after that, like, I kind of like, in a way, I always been close to my cousins, but I got closer to them.
Right.
Like, when that happened, me and them, like, I started because for me, like, we all around the same age, but I'm like the oldest out the grand. For me, grandkid, I'm the oldest. You feel me? So like, I started like, coming towards them more, and then we just started. We always had a bond since we've been little, as brothers, but we just all kind of like ventured off as we got from because they was out in like Hilton. I was here, you feel me? But we always linked up still. Like, even though they was out there, we always linked up. Like,
that's how it's supposed to be.
Every weekend, I was out there. They was here, you feel me? Always, you feel me? But then we just started, like, after that happened, when we started getting closer.
Right.
And, like, we here, but he came home, and everything good. He been good since. Like, he snapped on his music. Like, you could tell like he progress from his music from when he first came out. Yeah. When he first came out.
What's that first bit he did? It was the same day that they shot Durango. I'm trying to think.
Pressure?
Was it Pressure? Nah, that's the second time he came out. I'm talking about the first bit he ever dropped. I forgot, man. It was when he was MGM Nas though. I can't think about it.
Go Kick It?
No, was it Kick It?
No. I know exactly.
I can see the bit in my head. I just can't think of it right now.
Swear to God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it was Pressure.
I don't remember.
No, he first. That's not.
Nah, it was the first bit he ever dropped.
He ever
I'm about to look it up right now.
Oh, it was Pressure. You right. It was Pressure.
I'm about to say I think it was. It was that. It was when he got out, and that was like one of his first.
Nah, it wasn't when he got out. It was before.
Before he first started, we talking about progression from right there to how he is at now.
He really he's different. Like now he really like he different. Like shout out to my brother. Like that's my brother.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So let's talk about how y'all got into making music. 'Cause it's been like, well, y'all been making music for like a good year or two, I would say, right? Not even.
I've been making music
all our life.
and then my whole life.
I'm talking about dropping releases stuff.
I
Like
started taking it serious. I started taking
a year
it
and a half.
I started taking it serious like last year.
Last year. So what made y'all get into music? Cause y'all see like it's like everybody around y'all do music and stuff. So y'all could have been jumped into this. Y'all probably had the connections and everything. What made you start getting into it right now?
Bro, you wanna go?
It was the perfect time.
Like-
Really.
No funny.
Done with school.
School, like, that's what it was. School just, everybody was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like the first person like at my school like doing it, like making music and like putting out there, making little trailer videos and stuff like
Right.
that, putting them out and stuff, and just I was so many people that was trying to be in tune and you feel me, fucking with me. So I just started making. I started off on the phone doing the garage band shit.
Yeah, recording on the
You feel me?
phone.
Recording on the motherfucking headphone and shit. Me and my boy Nico. So I ain't gonna lie, Nico, my boy Nico, go upstairs Nico. He is another reason why I started recording. Like
Right.
he the reason why I was like, yo, this shit fun. Like me, cause he the first one. He the first one that like put me to like a phone.
And show you what to do to record it.
And how to do the shit and like, yo, you feel me? You feel me? So that's how my first ever song was on the phone. You feel me? And it just like took off from there to
Right.
like a real stool. So
So when you first started, right? What would you say was your sound, and how'd you go about finding your sound since then? Like, do you think you found your sound yet too?
right now I'm still kind of finding my sound, but I gravitate towards like, you know, like a high, like I got a high pitched voice
And a fast.
fast flow. So you know, and my verses be fast. So like. I ain't gonna lie, I'ma make it simple. Like I compare myself to like Polo G and
But
G
you
Herbo
got-
mix.
But that stupid or dumb wasn't that fast in that.
Yeah, that stupid or dumb wasn't that fast. So that's what I'm saying. I'm very versatile. I can slow it down, but how I like found my sound is just fucking up in the studio.
Right.
That's what it was. Just going over those, you know, going through those hard times and trying to see what's up. You know,
Right.
my boy Nico. Shout out to Lou Marley. Shout out to Nico. They helped me find my voice and just going over it, saying yo, and so many times in the motherfucking, you know.
Right.
So I would just like, let me just put some music out to see what they like. So that actually helped me too, putting out music, so I could see what type of audience gravitated to, you know, certain things that I put out. So, you know, that's how I created my sound, and just figuring out what to put out. So, but I am still trying to figure out a sound. I do sing. I ain't the best singer, but I do got some melody songs that it's like a lot of people like my melody songs, a lot of people like
It's
my,
facts though. You can really sing.
you know, good songs. So it's just like, you know, I'm versatile. So whatever they gonna get both the best worlds regardless. I'm gonna go hard, whatever. But I'm still trying to find my own voice. I'm still trying to really like just go in the store
Just
and just
master
know,
your-
invest, and then invest, and then that's what I do a lot. Promo helped me a lot. I actually gained from. I'm actually doing. I'm not gonna say a partnership with Instagram, but you know anybody can do that. But I do
You
get
pay
business.
for Instagram ads. And
Yeah, I pay for.
shit.
You know, I pay. You gotta put that.
You gotta
money
invest
in.
your money into, like, that's what a lot of people be afraid to do. They be afraid to pay for anything. They just think that shit about to come. Like, like you want to get rich, you gotta spend money to get rich. You feel me? That's what anything.
That's
That's
what
what
Money make money.
money make money. What about you, Benny?
You can't be scared to invest.
That's a fact. A lot of people be scared. How do you go about finding your sound?
Me really like honestly like I just really was just like rapping. I just was like just playing with like melodies and like doing like different like just you know just
That
trying
was
different
also-
shit like beats and stuff like you know like I just put on the beat and I just try like different like you feel me different ways like different I try different flows and stuff like that. That's how I really found my sound like and like listening to like music, like really listening to music. Like I like Lil Wayne when I was growing up. I like Gucci. Gucci Man at one point was like my favorite
That's probably everybody's favorite artist.
That's everybody's
Like,
favorite.
no funny shit.
Cause everybody, like, remember how we just having that conversation? Like, yo, you like to see what people really like. You like to see their interviews and stuff
I
like
promise
that.
you put on Kitchen right now by Gucci, man.
That's probably, I
Boy,
know
I
that.
don't know
shit
word
for
for word
word,
right
man.
now.
Oh, God.
Yo, tell them to put a gun in my head. They say rap a Gucci man, so I'm gonna rap that song for anything. Like, you feel me? No cat, that was mine. And then like, who else?
You said Lil Wayne.
Nah, yeah, I said Lil Wayne. I used to like singers too, like Usher, Chris
Great.
Brown. Chris Brown was one. I used to. And no cat, I used to bump Chris Brown. No cat.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Most of us did.
I used to
We
bump
grew up on Chris
back,
Brown.
back then. Yeah, I used to bump Chris back then too. No cap, like you feel me? But more like, you know, I even like like I was a weird. I like Jay-Z and Kanye, like that when they dropped that like Niggas in Paris song and shit. I used to like
That was his back then, bro.
Yeah, like,
That was his.
right. I used to like just weird stuff, like you feel me. I used to like everybody music. Like, I used to
So
like
you
all the-
used to, your appearance used to be versatile, basically.
yeah.
Nah, that's the fact. That's
J. Cole. I used to like J. Cole at one point. Like I still do, but I just don't really. You feel me?
You probably more worried about what you got going on.
Yeah, like,
that,
more like,
as an
yeah.
artist, that's what happens.
Yeah,
Though,
like,
like,
but I still fuck with J. Cole. Like he was the GOAT. Like J. Cole, he one of the GOAT. Like he one of the great.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So now, like, who y'all rock with from the town though?
Oh, I'm rocking with. Yo, no lie, I like a lot of artists.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
I like
My top artist right now from the rock is Perk. My son Perko.
He
Facts.
doing his thing.
He
So,
number
20
one.
bank, 100 bank.
shout out to him, big shout out to him, man.
But no cap.
Cool. Shout-
Lul.
Lul.
That's a fact.
That's
My son
game
Lul.
right there. That's our brother
I
right
ain't gonna
there.
lie.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Go and shout out to all y'all, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
everybody
my
really.
artist, I'm really like no
Lil
cap.
West.
My
Lil
first
West,
artist from the
Lil West.
town.
West.
Got my first artist from town. I used to literally like bump every day. It was Chizzy. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's
he
the-
used to-
yeah,
like
that's
he used
the
to
goat
drop
right
like
there.
That's
every
the
chick.
goat.
Like he used
That's
to drop.
our-
I used to
that's-
bump
that's the
Deanie.
goat.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to bump
Yeah,
Deanie
that's-
too. Deanie.
Shout out Lil Ja. My son Ja too.
Ja, yeah, Lil Ja. I fuck with yo, I like all the new
I'm into
artists
him
too.
with Ja.
I ain't gonna lie, all the new artists. Like,
Hell yeah.
like I like Hendo.
times from the hood.
Hendo,
Shout out to
2 times.
Hendo.
Yeah, 2
Um,
times from the hood. Shiesty G's. He don't really
Who
post
else?
a lot of music. But he
Shiesty
not.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. New joint he just dropped. So fire.
Yeah.
What they
Shiesty-
say though.
2 Chainz,
What they
yo,
saying, though.
Shiesty G's, Luke Marley, the whole gang, like the
Yeah,
whole,
it's
the
a
whole
lot of
gang.
rappers from
The whole
the gang.
gang know I'm rocking with the whole gang, but I'm saying outside the gang,
Right.
like really, I really fuck with a lot of different artists, like SJ. I ain't gonna lie, I like his music, like
SJ,
no
nah,
cap,
he can
SJ,
rap,
he
yeah, that's
nice,
my boy.
like you be seeing some heat. Who else?
It's
I
this
like
rapper.
YLG.
Yep,
Feel
it's
me?
the rapper
Who?
named SK.
I like YLG.
SK Spaz Kenny.
Nah, it's her name SK. She.
Oh,
it's a
like
girl.
Easy SK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know who you talking
She
about. Yeah,
nice.
she can
Oh,
rap.
yeah, yo, YLG, them the
Oh,
guys too.
yeah.
I like
YLG.
Lakel.
Feel me?
Lakel.
Lakel.
No, he
Oh,
his name
Polo.
LA
LA
Polo.
Oh, LA Polo. Yeah,
Yeah, he be
yeah.
blacking too.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's a lot of
Who else though? Like
Cottage be snapping.
EBK
Hell yeah.
Killer,
Yeah, they be
Killer.
snapping. Yeah, they be really blacking. too.
Rizzy.
Yeah,
Rizzy
shout
show
out
love
my
to
free my
everybody,
son
really.
Rizzy.
You
My
feel
son
me?
Rizzy used
Y'all
to
heard
be
how long
blacking
we
too
been
though.
going
No
on.
funny
We
shit.
show love to everybody.
We
We
show
show love
love.
to
That's a fact.
And that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Cause that's the only shit gonna get back. Niggas be trying to hit on niggas, not knowing that they trying to come in, bro.
I get props wherever you do, whether you east, west,
West.
north side. If you
That's a
nice,
fact.
if you got nice music,
Shit,
You got
I'm
nice
right
music.
here. ATM spinning. You
Yeah,
just
he
dropped
just
it.
got
So
his
we
first
go
one.
tune
Yeah.
in. ATM spinning
ATM
problems.
spinning,
So
man.
Mhm.
Y'all can go tune in
I
to my
got some
Instagram.
heat on the way.
Trey got
man,
some
Trey,
heat.
he on my,
me
he on my,
and my
he on
son
my
Trey
tape
got
too.
So y'all all rappers?
Like they,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
everybody
yeah.
rappers, yeah.
Word,
Everybody
word.
really
Oh, so I got
rappers.
tapped with y'all music then too. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
he
that
about to be on my tape. He gonna be on my tape too. Like we got some, me and him, us two, we got a track together.
shit. Word.
Hell yeah.
So your tape was supposed to drop tape. Born to Star. What happened with
I
that,
know,
bro?
it's just it was just so much like
That shit supposed to drop today.
I know it was just like, cause I do my own music. Like,
And he
you
like-
record your music?
I record my own music.
He
I do
Mr.
everything.
Perfect guy. He
that's
wanted
the
to
fact.
be
He like to
perfect.
So
take
I
his
like- I
time
like
with his
all my
music.
joints.
Nah, as you should.
Yeah,
man.
like,
I'll tell you when I tell you no lie, like when my tape
That
drop,
shit,
y'all gonna
I'm
really
like, that's
fuck with it.
rap.
Like it's different. Y'all gonna be like, yo, you gonna hear the singing, like melody me, then you gonna hear that rapping, that oh yeah, that lick get you lit. Yo, I got this one song that's gonna really like, yo,
They ain't ready for that.
Yo, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, like when you think of his music, you could think of like A Boogie, cause like he switch it up like that.
Yo, I really be,
like he do like melodized music, like singing shit. Then he do his rapping shit.
Yo, Born to Star
switch it up.
different.
He make highway music.
Yeah, like no funny shit.
He said highway music.
But yo, that music that really gonna have you when you ride, like you.
I ain't gonna
like,
hold you.
You gonna be bumping my shit, no cap.
Lul Red and them shit next week. That's when it drop.
Yeah,
that's
you
really
gotta say it.
fucking
wait,
bro.
you drop a soul tape or you got some? I think that's.
We got a video coming
Oh,
man, coming out.
it's got a song called Born to Start. I like it's one of my tapes.
Yeah,
That's why I call it Born to Start.
Right.
And he hopped on there. At first it was gonna be Doug, but he hopped on there. I'm like, nah, this I put him on. All, yo, we got so it's not even gonna be all the songs that we got together on the tape.
I'm gonna have to probably jump in like a joint project together.
Yeah,
we got like the best chemistry as far as like duos and stuff like
that's
that.
That's a fact. Chemistry.
That's supposed to be y'all both come out together basically.
Yeah, like between me and him, we got the most songs, but like and then it go like 100. I got mad songs with 100. Like, I got a couple songs.
Oh, yeah.
Lul, I got a couple songs with Lul.
Yeah, I seen you on Lul and 100 Big Tape. Yo, I got another question.
Everybody.
Cause on Lul Tape, your name is spelled Gwapo. Yeah. I was about to say, like, how do you really spell it? Like, how's it really meant to?
You can blame Lul for that.
Even on 100 Big.
Lul, like he called me that next day. He said, "Yo, you want to tape? Cause I'm happy." I'm like, "Yeah." You feel me? He's like, "Yo, I spelled your name. This how you spell it, right?"
Yeah.
I looked at it. I said, "Bro, you got me as a friend on Facebook, bro." He's like, "Yo, bro," and then he tried to go back and fix it. And
yeah, 100 Big did the same thing though too. That's why like when you look at the junk on Apple Music, you type in that budget with GWA, it's gonna pop up the A3 songs that you got with them. Like, but when you type in your like, it's gonna pop up your other projects and stuff like that.
Like, feel me? Like,
I was making sure like you changing it.
It's mad motherfuckers like that on Apple Music.
Nah,
like,
it just people be.
They got their names different. You gotta look up
it
two
be
different names.
messing it up, like, but I mean,
it's what it is. Yeah,
it's alright. You feel me?
But Lul Red, I see you got a tape coming out with Gumbo on the way. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, it's not a tape, it's a song. It's a
Oh,
little
I thought you was a tape.
Yeah, it's a little single. That happened just by me making music. He had just reached out to me. I reached out to him, but like he already was fucking with me. We grew up together. That's bro. That's really game. You feel me? That's fan for real. Like that's real. That's
we all
you feel
from
me?
around the same ways, basically. Like you feel me? We all. Even
Yeah,
everybody do their
West
own
Side,
thing.
yeah.
So everybody do their own thing. Even though like we from over there, they from over here, we still.
But as young kids, we all like
we always together,
yeah.
always. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I met. Like when I said I went to 3 school Chase, that's how I even like I first even seen them and met them. Like 'cause they filmed me like
Right.
chasing them. So we was at the rec center. For me, I was
you know, just
they
mutual
cool,
people,
cool.
yeah.
Like you feel me? Saying as we got older, we like you know.
That's how that jump be, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like.
Yeah.
So anyway, like you know, just like he said, like he knew him, you know, so you know through mutual, you know.
Yeah.
That's how that should be. All you gotta do is know the right
it
people.
wasn't like
right
you,
people,
it's not you feel me like at that time like you know y'all get to know each other when y'all see like
Yeah,
build at that
up,
time
oh,
just
yeah.
like at that time like oh yeah I seen him before like
Right.
you feel me that first time you see like I seen him before and I seen him again like oh yeah it was good bro like you know like that like yeah like you know how it be when you first meet everybody even though everybody from different everybody grew up I ain't gonna lie like everybody met each other
But we knew him for years though.
I know but like
we was
but
young.
like
and you went to school with like most of them, right?
nah, I ain't go to school with all of them.
But you know, when you are all together and all the brawls happen, the games and shit, and we all gonna see each other. And Facebook, and we all in the same community, so you gonna see it.
Everybody was like kids.
Yeah, just like that, like that. Yeah,
Like,
facts. So we all grew up like brothers, basically.
Everybody was outside.
Yeah.
When we was kids.
Yeah.
That shit used to be lit when we was kids.
Hell yeah.
We supposed to be cooking up soon anyway, so like we talked about we had something coming up soon.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna get a little personal with y'all. Cause I seen some stats on Facebook and stuff like that. With you, Lul Red, I seen a stats you made about like how your dad not being in your life affected you physically and emotionally, right? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, just growing up, not having you for me. My mom had just me. I'm the only child, so my mom had me. Like he wasn't in my life for me, jail in and out of jail and stuff like that. So like I never really seen it before. So like it was like my 4th grade. I was like in 4th or like 5th grade. I was in like actually I was in elementary school, so he came to my school for the first time, and like I know he was supposed to be coming, but I didn't know who he was, so like I didn't know what to expect, and I'm young, so all I'm just knowing is I'm happy to see my dad and shit, you feel me? So, feel me? He came, you feel me, here and there, you feel me? We chop it up and stuff. I'm young. I'm like 7. Like,
that's 4th grade around this year.
I was like 6 or 7, I think. So, no, I was like 7, 8. I don't. One of them ages. So it just like him being like going from jail to Florida, cause he from Florida, so just in and out. You feel me? And he got like it's 6 of us all together. So you know he got to cater to everybody else. You feel me? Mind you, I said I'm only one, just with me and my mom. You feel me? So I had to just like live with like that jail mentality that he had, just you feel me, just treating me bad, like mentally, physically abusing me and shit. You feel me? Like just doing mad shit, just doing mad shit. I never would have, you feel me, thought that would happen. You feel me? Just because of the person I was. Like damn, I never had that happen for me. So you feel me? It was just mad shit, and then like I just got like just manipulated, just mad shit, just.
But you know what? One thing I'm gonna commend you about is like that. You know, like when we going through shit and we don't know how to speak about it, you spoke on it. He's like, but you know what? I ain't gonna make the same mistake he had. Cause I know you got a child, and when he said, "Nah, I'm gonna be there for my child" and stuff like that. That's what I could commend you about. Cause usually people fall in the same cycle. You see somebody doing something, especially that's your dad. You feel me? Like that's who we look up to. So sometimes it's like, damn, he just let me down. Whatever the case may be, you fall in the same cycle. That shit just keep teasing. But you said, I'm not gonna have that done for my child. Like I'm gonna stop right now. I see next stage. Like I'm opening the grass. I'm gonna start cutting grass. You feel me? Like that's some shit I can commend you about. Cause usually as rappers and shit, niggas go be like, I'm a trap. You find another rock to make money, especially cutting grass. People look up like people
money making.
You feel me? Like you gotta think about it.
I ain't gonna lie. Between everybody get money, like everybody make, but these two, like these my cousins, like they on it like different. Like him too. They like everybody like, but them two they really be on some like any means. If it's going to cut grass, whatever, I do it.
Cause you gotta think about it. Even as a rapper, even as like I would say like a street nigga, bro. You cutting grass, people gonna look down on you. They gonna talk down on you like, you look down. But the face said, fuck that. I'm watching my business. Can't nobody tell me shit.
Can't nobody tell me shit because I can back out bands.
And niggas don't even know niggas gonna
Exactly. See, you still find ways to make money. Niggas get too comfortable just trying to put on an image for people, like trying to look cool. That's not cool to cut grass. You feel me?
And it's just. I'm just a different from people. You feel me? I'm just a different type of person, and I had to grow up. I was forced. Like I had to like I had said this like in my last verse. I said I was lost right in the jaw. I had to get right up and shake it. Like I was just like going through mad shit, like experiencing mad shit. That's why I feel like a lot of people think I'm 16 years old. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was a kid, bro. But I'm 20 years old. I'm about to be 21 in June, and with a baby on the way. So it's just so when people meet me, it's just a difference. You feel me? But if you don't know me, you're not gonna treat me as much respect as you would treat somebody that's older or look older. You feel me? It's just you feel me. So that's why I have to go through a lot. Like a parents looking like, oh, you look young, so you feel me? You don't qualify for this, or you feel me? I ain't hanging around you because you feel me, but don't even know I'm the same age you is. You feel me? But as far as my dad, in this situation, as far as that, you feel me? I just a motherfucker get tired of just being treated crazy, and you get older. You feel me? You gotta stand up.
You feel me? And you stand up for yourself. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much what we did to, make a person understand, you feel me, where I'm coming from, and know that you won't ever disrespect me, or we just know, you feel me, so I ain't really too much.
Right,
It's just something that I overcame.
Yeah,
something that, you feel me?
I'm just happy that you acknowledge that you like, I'm not about to continue this cycle for like, when I have my kids, this is not happening, you feel me? Cause ain't nothing like having both your parents in life. That's like the best thing, especially even having a kid. Like that's a mini you. You should embrace that. You feel me? And you doing your thing. And you doing your thing with your rap side. So I know when he see you take off, he gonna be like, damn, I regret that shit. You feel me?
He gonna regret that shit. You feel me? And I got brothers and sisters and shit. Like I only seen like twice all my life. Like
you feel me?
You feel me? Like You feel me? I talked to a few. It was one that I haven't met ever, but I talked to him on the phone. We just now, literally last year, I just now found out that he exists. Like that, I knew he exists, but like,
You didn't know he was.
you feel me? He 18 years old. You feel me?
Like all them times y'all could have been hanging out as a
You feel me?
kid,
And
especially
shit like
being
that,
a child.
you feel
Yeah.
me? And then you don't ever know what they going through. Like he going through the same shit I'm going through, and you feel me? So I
Now y'all
just,
able to relate to each other.
you feel me? So I'm the provider. You feel me? I don't nobody really too much give me anything, or like I'm not expecting. You feel me? But I know if I ask, I could. But you know,
That's
like,
how. Yeah.
you feel me? So I don't really expect anything. I'm gonna go get it. So that's what separates me from most men and boys and shit like that. So
Yeah, we definitely respect that.
for sure.
And Benny, you told me earlier that you was diagnosed with like personality disorder.
Yeah.
What's that? Like I don't even.
Bruh, it's like borderline. It's like I went to the doctors one day just on some like anxiety type shit. Like, you know, I go through anxiety, my heart acting, you feel me? So they do some little extra things, you feel me? Extra questions, do some little extra like no tests and all that. Call me back and it was like, for me, it's they called it something else, like BP, something like or something like that. I'm like, I searched it up. And it's like everything I was looking at, I'm like, damn, like
That's describing you, right?
that's me, like, you feel me? But it's like it's not nothing serious, like too crazy, like where I'm gonna snap and like kill myself or something like that.
Right.
I mean, certain people, like the people who do got, I mean, I can't say that.
Yeah, everybody got
For
their
everybody, you
different.
feel me? But
Yeah.
like not me, you feel me? Like I'm more of I get in my ways and I'm in my mood sometimes.
That's
you feel
part
me?
of life. You feel me?
And that's why I could really express in my music. Like,
And you said that music helped you out with that. Yeah.
Like no lie, like I know I'm not alone. You feel me? But I said in my music, cause like mentally in my mind, I be feeling alone sometimes.
Right.
Like a lot of people don't understand me on the mental. For me, like my cousins, everybody understand me, but certain times like I don't know why I just be feeling like nobody understands me.
That's probably because you be wanting better for yourself. You expect better for yourself, like, and that shit can get you angry.
Yeah, and then I just run to a beat.
Right.
Run to a beat.
And that's the best way. That's the best way of expressing yourself. You feel me? And that's it's good that you found music and a good way to like scapegoat. And it's not even nice at it too. So you probably if people listen to your music, so you ain't the only person going through it. People just don't know they got that too.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta look at that.
Like I put everything. Like even though but I'm trying to like take trips more and shit. Cause I really want to start putting more different talk about different things in my music. Like I'm gonna start working on that more. You feel me? Like I know you feel me? People, I know I go through a lot, but a lot of people be wanting to hear that, you know? Like, I got songs like that, for me. I got a lot of songs like that, but it's like, you know, you want to switch it up sometimes, get more experience in life, like going out traveling and get more
To
talk about, you feel me?
You
More
got
shit
raw
to talk,
music,
yeah, more shit to talk about, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Life lessons the best thing to go through. Like when you go through bad bullshit, you going through some good phases, you gotta talk about all that shit in the music, because somebody out there's a little ass kid, I don't know who to talk to, who to listen to, they can relate to you at one point in time.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of kids, I look on my Instagram, it's a lot of younger cats be following me.
And that's what's gonna be your fan base for real.
Yeah, younger cats, cause they they younger, you would say 14, 15, just getting into that, you feel me?
Right.
Going through that, you feel me? But I got a lot of older people fuck with my shit.
Yeah,
A lot of people, when I tell you, I got on live this morning, and I you feel me? It was a couple hats that I really, I was surprised, really was yeah, let's lock in, let's get in, you feel me? I'm like,
and rock with you, because you got to think about it, niggas don't just be doing songs with everybody. Everybody be trying to say everybody don't be trying, but the fact that niggas, you up and coming artist type shit, and they yo, let's do a song. I think I see mad niggas come to yo, I want to do a song with you, I want to do. They fuck with your shit. You didn't even turn up all the way how you supposed to for real. You got 2-3 vids out for real right now.
Yeah.
So that's good that y'all like you and Lul Red, everybody trying to work with y'all for at the beginning of that stage, because a lot of people be complaining about support.
Yeah, yeah. We got a lot of support. It's so crazy how many people rock with us. It just be sometimes be amazing me still. I made a stat earlier. It's really crazy. Cause you know I go through what I go through, so I think a lot of people don't be really fucking with me. So they even see shit like that, little shit like that. I take that shit to the heart.
Right.
I really chill shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm you feel me, a tough person, but in a way like got soft spots, certain shit.
Nah, it's sure.
Yeah, like certain shit like that. You feel me? I fuck with it. Like appreciate it. Everybody that showed me love. Everybody.
Hell yeah. But we're gonna take it back to the music. So for the rest of 2021, what y'all got going on other besides project? How y'all gonna try to grow y'all name and y'all brand and y'all music and stuff like that?
Just by like working more, getting in the studio more. He stay in the studio. I need to not say be like him, but just
Getting that type of time.
Get on that type of time as him as far as making music. He got way more music than me. He made more music than me, but I got a lot of music too.
Like it's gonna get to that.
Yeah, bro.
It's just
but
all
you
about,
are who you hang around. So like the more you hang around him, you gonna be jolly.
I be pushing him all the time. Like,
All the time.
I always call him like, yo, come to the. Cause
Every
I do my own. I got my own little like recording up there. So like all about investing. Like one day I woke up, I just spent like all my little like everything I had saved. I had like for me. Couple hundred, like a few hundred saved up, and I just spent it, and then just got my stuff little by little, for me. And like ever since then, like I just recorded myself. Like I mean, I shout out to people that do want to go pay for their studio time and all that, get their shit right. I mean, my shit might not sound like the perfect,
But as time goes by, you gonna get better.
I'm gonna get better.
I ain't like certain people like they can't multitask. They like I'm nothing. No offense to them, but like they just artists. You feel me? They don't be knowing the business. Sometimes the artists know how to engineer, but. If you record yourself, you just come easy, do that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do that shit.
Even when I get like to that point, like in life, even because I know I'm gonna make it to that point where I'm like making money off this shit, doing everything. For me, I'm still gonna probably record myself. Like I don't like being around people sometimes. Like I like being alone. For me, all the time. Like I be by myself 24/7. So I like being alone. So I'm gonna be recording myself even way before now. So I'm just gonna be learning.
Just getting back in that music shit. Just getting in the studio. You feel me? Just making something, even if it's for me not all the way what you want it to be. Just cause like I said, you feel me? Everybody got different opinions. Everybody gonna like you feel me? Certain shit you put out, you just gotta put it out so they can be able to hear it, and listen to it. You feel me? So for me, I just wanna keep working. Provide for my family and just be around no bad energy. I don't want to be around nobody that's gonna help me provide, and just I don't need to be around nobody like that. Like you said, your friends is gonna determine your future, and you feel me, you is the people you hang around with. You do exactly what what you do when you around your people that you hang around with. So it's just putting yourself around people that's want the best for you, and you want the best for yourself, and you actually giving them the best too. You feel me? I want best for every last person in here, including you. You feel me? And the viewers that's you feel me watching this. You feel me? Just keep going. Never stop. You feel me? People always use that parent excuse. Don't stop letting your parents. You feel me?
Determine your success.
Yeah, determine like you feel me your success, and just Don't do that. It's like a lot of people use their parents. Like your parents is not suppressing you. You feel me? Like they not. You feel me? You gonna be your own man.
My dad got about 15 kids. I ain't no cat. Like
for real.
And like I ain't really see him at all in my life. I got just my mom. And I'm valid. I'm good. Like,
sure.
Feel me? She made it happen. Like you feel me? Shout out my step pops too. I ain't gonna lie. He was here. He been here since I was little. You feel me? So like, and like even when I do start making it to that point, you're gonna be my manager. I told her you're gonna be my manager
for sure. Cause
and all that. He be into my music and all that. Like I rock when he be like, you feel me? Like
he do his research
more than my own pops. Like my pops know I do music. Real pops know I do music. He be more into my shit, like coming in there, watch me record and shit.
And really be hype as a bitch.
Yeah.
Like really be hype. That's fire. Like really be going crazy, and he really cool as a bitch, good character. You feel me? He got his ways and shit. We had to grow into him and shit like that. But as far as you're good dude, for me take care of your family, shit. I love him that. For real.
Well, we about to wrap it up, bro. Let people know y'all social media and stuff like that.
What, bro? Alright, Benny Gwopo on Facebook, Instagram, Benny Gwopo. Listen, it's BENNYGWOPO. You feel me? Cause like nobody else got that name, so it's like that's gonna be my name on all socials. So I just search it straight up like that, you'll see me. You feel me? Yeah, like that's it.
You can follow me at Lul Red, LUH_RED_01 on IG. You can follow me. You can add me on Facebook, Lul Red, LUHRED. You'll see me.
You can add me on the book. You can add ATM Spinning on the book, ATM Spinning on Instagram, and ATM Spinning on YouTube.
Right, so you got a video, all right?
Huh?
Yeah, I got a video called Problem Solver out. Go tune in.
Go tune in, man. Tune in, new visuals, man. Me and Benny got a new video on the way. New exclusive, new heat. Just stay tuned. We got some new music coming out. I got my first album I'm about to drop. It's going I'm gonna tell y'all the name and stuff. So just stay tuned.
Hey, no, I want to give a couple shout outs too.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my brother. I want to say shout out to my brother Hunter Baker again.
Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, man. Shout that shit out,
to
man.
Lul. He was supposed to be here. Lul Marley. He was supposed to be here. But
shout out Lul.
He had to work.
Shout out the whole 22 family.
Shout out the whole 22 fam. That's everybody, you know. And everybody who rocking with us. Like,
R.P. Dude, R.P. Sterling, R.P. Pistol.
R.P. Shira, man. I love you.
R.P. Shira.
My cousin love you.
R.P.
R.P.
Uncle
Dude.
Tommy.
R.P. Rest up Pete. Man,
Love you, grandma.
You know. Rest up Dude, rest up Sterling, rest up all the fallen, everybody.
Mills World.
Everybody that's fallen, everybody, you feel me?
Everybody, we love y'all, bro.
All the fallen.
Shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for the interview.
Yes, sir. Shout out BestsViewTV for the motherfucking interview. Good looking, my boy came out and showed some love, man. I appreciate you for sure, man. Real 100 shit.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because